Hey chestnuts, Sasha here and welcome to the Spanner Lab. Today I'll be showing you all about the different features of LiChess, and I'll be using KidMode. So if you've got a KidMode account, you'll be able to do all the things that I'm doing today. So we're going to look at a few things today. The first up, this is your homepage that you'll come to every single time. There's a quick pairing game. So if you wanted to just quickly have a game with someone, you'd click on one of these timings here. You can make your own custom one. So say if I wanted to play a casual game with someone rated only the highest rating points, and I wanted to do that for 20 minutes and I wanted an extra second every minute, I could do that. I could even pick I only wanted to play as black. So if you wanted to practice games as black because you know you're worse with black than you are as white, you can play a game that you're only playing as black. And the site will pair you against someone who's got similar things to you. So the second you select which one of those you want, your game will, they'll try and set up your game. So that's just a quick game if you wanted to do that. If you wanted to play with a friend, that option is here. You can then say what you want your settings to be. You can then copy that link and then send it to someone and they'll be able to play with you. So if you wanted to play with someone, that's one way that you could do it, is you could set it up as play with a friend like that. If you wanted more options, you can use the play tab up here. You can enter a tournament. You can play a simul. So a simul is a game where lots of people are playing against one person at the same time. I've never heard of any of these people, but every so often you might hear that a grandmaster, someone very famous, is planning on doing one. So I know for a fact that Anish Giri, who's one of my favorite grandmasters, he's the Dutch #1, he's done a couple of simultaneous exhibitions on here. You can also play an arena tournament or a Swiss tournament. The difference between arena is when you finish one game, you'll go straight into the next. And these happen pretty much constantly. And then there's Swiss tournaments. So Swiss tournaments are tournaments with rounds, where everyone starts at the same time. Everyone gets to play the same number of games. So here are the ones that are starting soon. So I could come and play one of these if I wanted to. And I can also learn different things. So if I don't know all of the rules of chess, I can find them here under the Chess Basics tab. But say I wanted to practice an activity on piece value, it tells me all of the different values of all the different pieces, and then I can practice the activities, and it gives me a star rating out of 3. I can do puzzles under the Learn tab as well. So these puzzles are taken from real games that happen to people. So they're very realistic puzzles. They're quite difficult. But the more you play, the more it adjusts to your level. So it says find the best move for white. So you have to sit and pretend you're playing this game and you have to decide, what move would I play? As you start getting puzzles right, the puzzles will get harder. If you start getting them wrong, the puzzles will get easier. So the puzzles should stay around about your level. If at any point you can't work out what the answer to a puzzle is, and you end up making a guess and failing, you can view the solution, but do try and give it a guess first. The next thing we're going to learn about is the practice. So here you can do little mini games. So say you know you're not very good at pins. You might open up the tactics on pins. Here you'll learn all about getting pins and how they work. You can finish off the activity, the computer will move against you, and once it says success, you can go to the next puzzle. The coordinates tab is a good place to learn how the board is set up. This will allow you to read chess books and to understand what I'm going on about half the time. When I say e4, what on earth do I need? You can play as black or as white. I suggest playing as white first, because that's much easier. Because it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you're playing as black, it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See if you can beat my scores. Community is where you might find your teams or famous players as well. So there are lists of famous players. You won't always know who they are. So Dr. Liechtenstein is actually world number 1 and world champion Magnus Carlsen. Alireza is a 16-year-old from Iran who is very, very good. Let's see if there's anyone else I recognize. There's Grandmaster Anish Giri there in over 3,000 in bullets. For a long time, no one knew who Konovlad was until last month when he revealed himself to be Grandmaster Vladislav Artemiev, which took very few people by surprise. Most people did think that was who it was. But it was a nice little mystery to keep us going. Now here you can go on your own profile. So up in the top corner you can find your profile. You can see everything you've done. Now you can do this for everyone else as well. So say I'd played some games against this mystery character Sashington. Who can this be? Some people say it might be also Grandmaster Vladislav Artemiev, maybe. Let's see. This is my normal account. I can see that this person has an ECF rating of 40 because he does really badly in ECF rated competitions. But I can also look at this person's games. So say if I knew I was going to be playing them, I can go, oh, what does Sashington play as white? Let's have a look. And I can have a look at someone else's games like this. And I can look with the Stockfish analysis. So Stockfish is the computer. And the computer will tell me what happened in this game. From here, I could also challenge Sashington just by hovering over their name. I could follow them, and then they follow me back. Then we're friends. I could also watch their chess games. So from Sashington's page, I can watch them play chess. I can challenge them to a game. I can follow them as a friend, or I can block them if someone's giving me a bit of trouble. Or if someone was horrible to me in the game, I can just block them. There's enough people in the world, you don't need that negativity. Now the other thing I want to show you is LiChess does have a few variants of chess. You can play correspondence chess, which is very, very slow chess, which I personally very much enjoy because it means I can wait entire days to make a move and I don't have to stress about it. But you can also create a game in a variant of chess. They sometimes have famous matches going on that you can watch on here. So it's Nepo versus Giri, and you can watch what's going on their game. So you can watch their live board as it happens, and you can see the computer on there as well. So these are two of my favorite grandmasters. I hope they both win if they can manage it. I mean, have a go at seeing if you can guess what they're going to do. Well, that concludes my tour. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you've learned something. If there's something you want to know how to do, send me a message or put something in the comments below, and I will try and get around to doing that. It was just a brief tour of all of the features that LiChess has. Okay? Alright, I hope that was good. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time.